Ladies and gentlemen, it is 10:30. We got out here at 8, but I probably wasn't, I would say 8:15, I was slamming and jamming on it, you know, like full motion after I was done getting tools out and stuff. I had to take the starter off. And so yeah, good luck putting this back on. I guess it's open headers for us. Anyways, here's the oil pan. So here's our oil pan. We got some crusty right there. And then this right here is the biggest chunk that we've got. You know, it's really not that big. And then there's a little piece here, little piece there, some more crud. And then there's just like a 2-inch layer of sludge right here on the bottom. But that's like there's a little bit of crusty in there, but there's no more big pieces. I fished them all out. So, but to be honest, if I had known it was like this, I expected it to be a lot worse actually. I thought it was like just gonna be straight full of plastic. And if I had known what it looked like beforehand, I honestly probably wouldn't have even pulled the pan. There's 2 hours of my life, 2+ hours of my life gone, and I broke those studs. So it's about to turn into a lot of hours of my life gone, sadly. So that's the part I'm not excited about. Like the oil pan thing and jacking the engine up, that wasn't that bad. But now that we've broken the studs, I'm like, oh, because it's just it's another thing, you know? Like it's another thing. And exhaust stuff sucks anyways because it gets super hot and it's all rusty. So I can only imagine I'm gonna have a big old time trying to get that out. So I'm probably gonna get super mad at that. But right now, I'm gonna clean this pan. We got new gaskets for the pan. I'm just gonna work on getting the pan back on first because I can put everything else back on. Actually, that's how I would do it anyways. Like this would be the last thing to go back on anyways. So I'm gonna get the pan back on. That way, like the car can still be operational, right? Like I don't have to have this. So that'll be tucked away. That'll be done and over with. And then we'll focus on the exhaust thing. Boom, wiped, good enough style. It might not be perfect, but guess what? There ain't no more crumbs in the pan and that's what counts. So the burnt on stuff, I ain't worried about it. Can't see it from my house. Also, I'm pretty sure that this doesn't even matter that daggum much because there's no cat. I don't even think there's a muffler. I think it might just be open headers, which is weird because it's not that loud of a car. There might be one closer to the back. I'll have to double check that. Put this thing in and hopefully it goes the same, if not better, as getting it out. You can subscribe to the channel at any time, by the way. Anytime for this lovely content. Hello everybody. It is now about 3 o'clock. I last checked in at like 10:30. I think that was when I got the oil pan off. It's now like 3 o'clock. I'm freaking disgusting. Do a little 360 for you. I'm freaking disgusting. This has got to be top 3 of dirtiest I've ever been in my entire life. Gotta be top 3. I feel like a pig. Oink oink. But the oil pan's back in. Got some of this on it too. It pooped itself and then it healed itself because it just dried. So that's great. That's on there. Every bit of it was a pain in the butt. It was not easier than taking it off. Getting it in there, getting all the bolts in. Then I got them all, went around and got them all tightened down. Put the starter on and then lowered the engine back down onto the mounts. That part sucked. The whole thing sucked. I'm freaking disgusting. But we did it. Did not figure out the exhaust situation. Not worried about it for right now. We'll figure that out later. Junk's stupid. It was leaking in like 6 different places anyways. It was barely even making it to the bag to begin with. So we'll get there when we get there. We'll figure that out later. That is a non-necessity. Yep, we're just gonna do everything else and we will do that last. So we're gonna bleed brakes. We gotta put clutch fan back on. I gotta bolt the radiator down. A couple little knick-knack bolts and nuts here and there that I've got laying around. I gotta figure out where they go, or you know, extra parts for weight reduction. Either way. So, but that's all we got left for hopefully getting her dialed in. Oh yes, and we're gonna go ahead and put oil in it now before we forget because the filter has been changed. There ain't a lick of oil in this thing, not a smidge. We're gonna do that right now before we freaking forget, because I'll be daggummed if we did all this work just to blow it up because we forgot to put oil in it. So that's what we're gonna do first. right, guys. Today's the day. It's 8:30. We're gonna get this junk done. Today's the day, okay? I'm serious. Why are you laughing? What? I'm serious. All right, look here. Brake situation, no bueno. I cannot bleed the brakes. I tried to bleed them, and I cannot get any fluid to come out of this bleeder nipple. So I'm gonna get new hoses. I'm gonna get new calipers. I gotta get these off so I can trade them in so they don't charge me extra money. And then I tried to put the tire on the other day, and the studs started dropping like flies. Broken, stripped out. So we got 2 left, 2. So I gotta get new wheel studs as well. But I'm gonna do new caliper for both sides, new brake lines for both sides. See if we can't get some brakes this time so we don't go flying down a hill again. And that would be lovely. And then we will be dialed in and hopefully ready to go. That's it. On Genghis Khan. We're gonna do it today. Today's the day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. We're gonna do it. You best believe. Okay, this right here is why I have new brake lines, because the brake line is off. No fluid is dripping out. Fluid should be running out of here. The reservoir is full, for the front brakes at least, and nothing is happening. This is probably our problem. While discovering what is probably this problem, I found out that the bleeder, I took off the bleeder nipple and it's full to the brim. Like I tried to run some carburetor cleaner through it, couldn't do it. It was crusted up, you know. I mean, that means even if we replace this, I'm not gonna be able to bleed them because the thingy's all crusted up. So that's why we're replacing the other thing too. I mean, we might as well while we're in there, right? Right, good, glad we're on the same page. Gotta get the angle. Oh yeah, that worked a treat. When in doubt, bigger hammer. Okay, so I got our brake line off, right? Fantastic. Well, guess what else we got? It broke the brake line on this side. Just twisting off, and I lubricated everything with WD-40. You can see it because I got it everywhere. It just came right off. It just came right off. Why do I destroy everything I touch? All right, everybody. We got parts-ish. So, I got wheel studs for one side because the other side hasn't done anything. So, leaving them alone. I got 2 calipers and I paid the core charge because I forgot to bring the old ones with me because I'm a moron. We got brake lines. And then this little guy broke right here. And people don't have that part specifically pre-made. So I bought a straight one and I bought a bender. A tubing bender. And I'm gonna try to bend a brake line for the first time in my entire life and match this. I don't know whether to try to shortcut it and just do the bends that I actually need on the end, or if I should try to replicate the whole spiral thing, because I don't, like, what's the point of that? Someone, if you know what the point of that is, you daggum let me know in the comments, because, like, why? Why? Why would you do that? Why with the twirly whirly? But I'm thinking there might be a reason, right? So I kind of want to, like, replicate it. We're gonna try this. It's the first time ever. So we need a bend with a bend on it and a bendy McBenderson. Okay, I changed my mind, no bend. Dude, look. Okay, I don't want to do that. We're not doing that. That's stupid. All right, so there's our new line attached to our other new line. Going into there. And it looks a little stupid, but you know, it's in there. and that's what counts. So, okay, in case anyone's curious, this is the strategy I landed on for getting these studs knocked all the way in. Because I got them all in a little bit, and then I was trying to put a bolt on them, and the bolt kept flying away, and this kept wobbling around, so I ended up doing this. I've got a socket that's slightly smaller. It's a 5/8, slightly smaller than the stud. And then it just sits on there, and then I'm holding it here with my channel locks, and then the channel locks are sitting here, and they're also sitting on this inside metal, so that's kind of supporting both sides, and it also makes it where the socket can't fly away. And you just give it a good old smack, and you readjust, smack, readjust, smack, and that sinks them in pretty dang good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I think it's finally time to see if this puppy will bark for real. We got brakes are bled, all right? Well, front brakes. If you're a back brakes fan, you can get up on out of here. Front brakes, that's all we need. I'm not worried about the back brakes yet. We did front brakes. That is brakes, okay? You're lucky I did any brakes at all. So we did that. Filled her up with coolant, put our last couple coolant hoses on. I checked Earl. Earl's good, we got Earl. I checked tranny fluid. It's good from what I can tell. I know you're supposed to check it when it's hot, but I'm just making sure it's not, super low, because I don't think I've checked it yet at all. I think it was the first time checking it. So I just want to make sure we had some, and we do, we're good, we're chilling. My leaky tire is aired up, and so I'm gonna start her up, see if she'll be nice, and then if not, then I'll cry. But I'm assuming it's gonna start right up because it did the other day. The main goal here is we're gonna see if we can idle. And I'm gonna look around, make sure nothing goes horribly wrong, and then I'll slam it in reverse. And I've got some blocks set up behind me, like 2 feet back, for if I don't have brakes, I won't go flying down the hill. It'll catch me, hopefully. But I do have a backup plan this time. I'm fired up. This is what I've been waiting for. This has been so many hours coming. This is like at least 20 hours, I think. Oh yeah, probably a volume warning as well. I actually just remembered there's no exhaust under this thing. It's like straight open headers. So I don't know if this thing even had a muffler, but it might be loud. So I'm gonna put my super duper noise cancellation. Nah, bruh, there was no muffler at all. There was no muffler to start with, which is crazy because that's like for open headers, it's really not that loud. So, I mean, I'm probably sure it'll be right under my feet now, so it'll probably be a bit more obnoxious, but there was no muffler before. So anyways, let's get at it. There we go. Yeah, it's actually not that loud. Oh, okay, bye-bye. Okay. Dang! Oh, dude, does this thing have some pep in its step or what? Oh, this thing is mean. Holy crap. We got 60 pounds of oil pressure. Okay, we have every oil pressure in the entire planet. Dude, this thing is rowdy. Might be a little bit high for idle, I'm not gonna lie. Also, we have mad belt screeching. I need to figure that out ASAP. I don't know. Oh yeah, dude, it's burning. Oh my gosh. I'm choosing to ignore it. Because that is not our mission. Our mission was to see about brakes. I don't give a frick about stupid power steering. Okay, brakes feel very brakey though. They do feel brakey. We could probably make brakes. Okay, I guess I have to get it running right. I'm pretty sure we got brakes now, okay? Like, now I just gotta get it to that gun freaking idle. Oh yeah, we got brakes. We got good brakes. We chilling. Oh yeah, we got brakes. Oh, we got all the brakes. We good, we good, we good. Let's go. Hey, and it quit squealing. Let's go, baby. That's a freaking win. It quit squealing. It drives. We have brakes. Let's go. And it died. Okay. Well, I'm glad it quit squealing because that was being obnoxious. This is gonna be an issue. That junk is bubbling right here. That junk is so stupid. I don't know why that's like that or how to get it to not be like that, but we'll figure it out. Whether I have to weld it or what. We are back where we freaking started before we jumped time. That's pretty much about where we were at. Oh my gosh, I went down the hill in a controlled manner this time. Can y'all believe that, junk? And we have brakes, that is so nice. Sheesh. freaking go. That's a mother freaking win. That's a freaking, you looking at me, that's a freaking win. Let's go. Let's freaking get it. First drive, not on the road. I'm not about to take this thing on the road yet. But that's the first drive of like more than 10 feet. I went back and forth and back and forth. If y'all wondering why I can't have nothing, why my stuff's always broken, it's because that's what I do every the second it gets fixed. Y'all better like and subscribe for that junk. I cannot believe it. I tried. I pushed so hard because I didn't want to leave on a cliffhanger. I pushed so hard to get this junk done this week and get this junk out, get this video out, because I know I have so many of y'all following along that are like, y'all are so ready to see quit working on it and be done. And you know, we're not done. We'll never be done. But it would be nice if we could whip the whip a little bit while we work on it, you know, instead of it just being like a big hunk of metal that we throw money at. Y'all freaking like and follow along for more, because there's gonna be more. We got big things coming for this bad boy. All right, so we love you guys, mean it. We'll see you on the next one.